Everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. So, wanted to talk a little bit about basically new buffs, how Battlefield's going for everybody. We unfortunately we got paired with the same team twice in the past season for BOG, and man, did they give it to us. So it is Alliance Wool, WOL, and they have this massive player, K44, Wolfram. He's actually not that big in terms of power, like he's high 40 billion, but in terms of buffs. Like I think he might be the top in the game. Like I'm sure Rhythm is tied with him, but he's got to be max K44. He's throwing 3700 everything at us. I just want to show you guys what it's like to play against a guy like that. Ridiculous march size, buffs, everything. He has a couple really good teammates as well, so it's not just a one man team. They are, I looked them up, I think they got fifth in Shalons last season. And I would suspect they are, they're C2. I'd suspect they're, a final contender for C2. It just depends on matchups of who you get in your semifinal, right? But they seem to be as good as anyone out there. I don't know how we get paired against them. Like just look at this stuff. I got like maybe our alliance sizes are very similar. I don't know, or the sign up power, but like the buffs, like man, like we're gonna have to stop selecting that time slot. I told my team, I'm like, look, this is just how it's gonna be for a little bit, but we put it on ourselves too. We stopped coining. We all basically said we're fine with the update. We actually like the K45 update. We like that it's really grindable. We're one of the best boss monster rally alliances in Evony. We feel really good about the grind factor. But Evony, we spent tons of money on stamina and for family members, and Evony took all that, and we just thought it was theft, and we don't like the state of the game with Evony coming after alt, so we've all decided no coining till we're happy with that. So that's on us, right? We understand it's a coin to win game, and we're not going to win if we're not spending any money. So, anyways, this is us. This guy was in a portal by himself, 7.4 million march. Yeah, so he had a ground march, and we sent archers, which obviously you shouldn't normally do, but we just thought it wouldn't even matter. Like, we're just sending a rally. We're going to send, you know, three, four times as many troops as him. It's going to win. It was just, he was in a teleport, in a portal. And yeah, it didn't work out. We went up against 3,800 ground attack. Look at this crap. He has 3,400 HP. 3,100 defense. And my archer buff there, 2370. I showed this in one of my groups, and someone was like, yeah, that's low. It wouldn't do anything. I'll tell you what happened. Like, we saw we were playing these guys. It was the second time, and I was just like, I'm not buffing. I'm not putting on dragon talents. I'm not putting the 50% on. Like, I probably had 20% on here. I didn't do the shrine. That's it. It was just like, what's the point? Next time we play these guys, I don't know if we're even going to leave the sand pit. Look at this one. We sent even more. This is a 24 million rally against 7.6 million troops. And same thing. So, yeah. Anyways, this is a clip of them. All my teammates are dead. Almost the entire team just got one-shotted. Like, these are like 15 billion keeps, one shot, and we're not talking about like 45 million rallies. These guys only send like 25 million. Like, you look at this is 28 million against me, and that's because I'm sitting still at the end. So everybody gets in, I'm just taking it, and so they're getting that. So against my teammates, they were getting like 24, 25 million and just zeroing 15 billion keeps. I think only three of us can take more than one. Actually, you know what? We have two people who this time took two hits and then were zeroed. But last time we played them, the first time, one hit and they were dead. But a bit of a factor on that was we actually played better the first time. Obviously, part of it was because we put our buffs on. We didn't know these guys were this good. So we went hard, but they also had more players. This time they played us with 11 guys, so we didn't have any easy targets to go after. So that means my teammates weren't losing troops attacking. Like, well, I don't think we landed a single attack, a single rally. And they just keep laying it in there. And yeah, it I'll skip ahead here a bit, see if I can. Yeah, here we go. So I'll just move to some of the buffs. Like, look at this, like 15, 16, 10. I wanted to highlight there. Uh, I'm not debuffing Siege Attack anymore. This guy is above my Siege Attack debuff. I have 11 subs. Now, mind you, on some of my subs, I went away from Siege Attack because Siege Attack was so easy to debuff before, including sub generals I picked. So I'm only debuffing around 3,300 Siege Attack. That one said 1610, but little factors can happen. Anyways, I guess I gotta add more siege attack debuff because this is what we're gonna be facing. And this ain't the top. Like, this guy's K44, so in another month or so, this guy's gonna be even stronger. And there he is there, Wolfram. So server 366, and I think it took them 10 rallies on me. So let's look at this one. So 1.7 billion on that. I think I went to 0 on the 11th one. And we couldn't even do much. Like, these guys really, this guy just shoved his march in 3 of the portals, and then the other one they kind of stacked together as a team. So this is like a video of our thing, right? So that's our line call. By the way, only 5 or 6 of us, so very, very, very much a factor in why we aren't as good as we could be. I tell the team that all the time. And then the other teleport, because BOG only has the 4 teleports, they put like a full team rally in it. And we couldn't take any teleports. And obviously we went to 0. And this is what happens when you go to 0. And I told the guys, hey, let's just hold hands and take it, because this is what Battlefield's going to be like for a while. So here we are. And what do we got here? Let's get a rally in there. Report. Let's see. So this one I'm down to about 20 now. So yeah, these guys are just beasts. I looked through all of the attackers. I think they have 5 people with T15 Siege sending in the rallies. So very, very strong alliance. They got 4 or 5 people who have, I think, 3 of 4 T15s unlocked. And this is, one of those alliances that goes to Battlefield with just like 8 people. And then the rest are kind of just smaller people, but that's their hive. Like, that's their rally team, 7, 8 people. And just insane how strong they are. I want to show you guys something of how just how strong some of these buffs are in the new military academy. So like, if you were sitting there wondering like, how's this guy get so strong? So if we go in here, and I'm looking because I'm about to do MA7, so I was like, oh, what kind of buffs am I going to be looking at? And one of them, is this the one? Yeah, look at this. And increased range and siege machine attack by 5.5% when defending. Goes up to 20. So that's going to be 110% siege attack on defense. I'm going to add at MA7. And then if we just randomly go down here and see what you get here. So this is 6% siege attack defense, siege HP on defense. So that's going to be 120%, and that is Military Academy 4. So that's the type of stuff that this guy has. Siege machine attack 6%, so that's another 120% that you're going to get there. And then these ones, so 5% each, so those go up by 15%, and that's 2-way buffs. Like, the new stuff is just insane. And then they got the other stuff too, right? Like the ideal land stuff. Like, I just got one of these nice things here. And if you look at it, like, these big coiners are getting all of them. So just adding all of these up, right? Like 1, 1.5, 2, 3%. And for one of these pieces, it doesn't seem like that much. But then when you take into account, every single event now, they've had one of these on the wheel. And these big coiners are getting like the max amount of them. Like, I don't even know what it is, like 15 or something. And right there, 10. So that's the max amount. So they're getting all of that stuff. It is going to be rough for a while in Battlefield. Let me know if you guys have faced anyone like this in Battlefield. How's it going? And what's your strategy going forward? How are you going to close that gap? You're going to just look for different time slots to sign up for? You're going to put different power numbers to sign up? Like, subscribe, leave a comment.